Don't you dare call me bro.
What's going on, guys? BMS and I are back with another video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So here we go.
My name is Tanu, and my question in and around goes for attraction. I do get asked for dates, but I'm never interested in those dates. And the guys whom I'm interested in, they are never interested in me.
If you were to have a guess at it, you seem very intelligent. So if you were to have a guess at it, why do you think that they don't see you as the sexual partner, instead they see you as the friend? If you were to guess.
Okay, this is my guess. I don't have a very friendly face.
Have another guess.
It's the worst thing in the world if a guy is genuinely interested in you, comes up to you and asks you for your number or like whatever.
Yeah, it's like
comes
this.
up to you.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, how dare you? I am so out of your league, nah. Like they're just gonna think the worst, right? Or just be like, oh God, like stranger danger. Like I don't want to. Like no, why would you even try to talk to me? Kind of thing. It's this entitled like attitude. So
but one of the key things she mentioned was the guys that she's interested in, they're not interested in her.
Yeah.
So it seems like she's interested in the alpha guy, maybe the guy that's doing something or doing well for himself. And it seems like she may be attracting those, beta dudes or the dudes that she's not physically attracted to. So I think she has to ask herself, the dudes that she is interested in, what would they want from her? And then kind of tailor herself to that. But let's see what she says.
Because if you didn't have a friendly face, no one would want to be your bro.
Exactly, I'm their bro friend, but I'm not
No.
their girlfriend.
But why do you think that is? It's not because you don't have a friendly face.
I really don't know, Matthew. I'm not sure.
It was sort of sexy when you said Matthew. I wish you'd do that more often. I wonder, I'm sorry, did you tell me your name?
Yeah.
What was your name?
You forgot?
Well, there it is. That's her problem. Is that masculine energy?
Yep. Yeah. So he was trying to teach her a lesson. I don't know. Like he was flirting with her to show her, to see like how would she react if a man were to flirt with her and see like automatically she came defensive and she's just like, no, like you
don't know my name?
See
like
the guard
what?
went up. Yeah, the guard went right up. She could have just been friendly about it, being like, oh, you forgot. And there's a way to be like friendly flirting, right? She could have went down that route. No. She was just like, you forgot? Oh, forget you. I'm not interested anymore. I'm gone. Bye. Like it's quick, like the door shuts like so quickly with some women.
And you said I was special, but you gave me the mic.
Maybe we should go for a beer and talk about it.
Don't you dare call me bro. I break your head, I promise.
Well, have you finished berating me in public?
No, I mean, like, I'm really here for the question of attraction because it never lasts. That's my question. It never lasts.
Well, I was just flirting with you and you shouted at me.
You forgot my name. I'm not interested suddenly.
But why did you use that opportunity to get angry with me?
No, I'm not angry with you. I'm letting you know.
We could have had such a little fun flirt right now.
You should have said my name will be whatever you want it to be.
It's a tad forward. But let's stay with you. I still need your name if you
My
help me.
name's Tanu.
T-A-N-U, Tanu. Okay. That energy you had with me when you were having a bit of a go at me, that's actually not bad. I just want you to channel it.
Pause. Hold on. What do you mean that wasn't bad? I'm
He's
gonna
trying to be
break
nice.
your head. Are you joking me right now? What she said is appropriate?
This is the thing, Tanu. There are millimeters between you getting what you're getting now and you getting everything you want. Millimeters. I promise you. I promise I know. If you had just said, you don't remember. When I said, what was your name again? If you said, you don't remember, and I said, no, I'm so sorry, and you said, I'm going to tell you, but you better make that up to me. All right? Now we have tension. Can you see how tiny the difference is between the two? One of them, I feel shouted at. The other one, I'm like, oh, I'll make it up to you. We'll figure out a way. So a tiny difference. So when I say you're millimeters off, I'm not saying that to encourage you. I'm not saying it to flatter you. I'm not saying it to sugarcoat. I think you know by now I don't sugarcoat things. I'm saying it because I truly know. The difference between everything you want and where you are now is this. So let's talk about some ways to do it, shall we? Thank you so much.
Okay, millimeters away. She has some work to do internally. She seems very hardened, and she had a lot of bad experiences to make her this aggressive to strangers.
So you're saying it could be a psychological issue?
Not okay, not like she has like anything like
I
that
mean,
intense.
it's
but
possible.
No, I think it's more just
that
like
anger comes from somewhere.
the anger comes from negative experiences over time that she's experienced in her past.
Right, that's compounded.
Exactly, yeah. So I think she is so hardened at this point whenever someone
Right.
tries to flirt with her, and maybe she's tried to open up and it just didn't go her way. Now she's just completely closed off anytime someone tries to flirt with her, because every time that's happened in the past, something negative has happened. So
Right.
to protect herself, she's going to be hardened. That's what she needs to fix. She needs to soften herself out. Like, it's just, she does not need to be acting like that, especially with guys who are actually interested in her. And she could be in a relationship right now if she's just a bit nicer.
Right.
That's the majority of women's problems, is that they're just too hard because they've had so many bad experiences that they've just hardened themselves, that when other men who actually are good, like, suitable men to be with, they just close doors off because they're like, no, I don't trust guys anymore. I've been played too much, and that's it, right? Because they made the bad choice.
Yeah,
with those
just
men, and
just be nice to me and feed me. Like, that's literally all I need, and give me peace and quiet, right? And I think that she's missing the mark, as you mentioned. And, you know, as Matthew mentioned, if she was to change a few things about her, long term, not just for the conference, I think she would find success. And I think a lot of women could learn from this and, you know, just adapt to the guy that they're going for, and ultimately they would get the results that they want.
Yeah, and I think this is good, like, for both men and women, especially for you guys, like the guys that are out here like dating and trying to meet like new women and stuff like that, don't get hardened either, because I know a lot of guys can be
The
discouraged.
red pill rage.
Yeah, you can be
Yeah.
discouraged. No, but it's understandable, right, for both people, because if you've tried so many times and you failed so many times, you will get discouraged. But it's important to just remind yourself that there is the right person out there for you. You just have to keep trying, maybe tweak the way you're talking a little bit. Like his advice of just maybe changing the way you're gonna say something. And like that would actually help a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But again, don't be like you have to be in the right intention area of like, all right, I'm open to like flirting and having a good discussion with somebody, not her intention of like, I'm ready to fight you if you try to.
I think
try to act funny.
I think the key takeaway is self-improvement and not internalizing things that don't go your way.
Yes.
Because, you know, before I met you, there was multiple girls that it just didn't work out. And instead of me internalizing it and saying, you know, all women are this, I worked on myself as an individual so that I could get a higher caliber of a woman.
I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
Right? So I think for dudes, you know, if you're not getting the girl that you want, you're not getting the attention that you're looking for, just continue to work on yourself, continue to read, continue to grow, develop, you know, work on your body, your mental, whatever, right? Even if it's 5%, getting 5% better,
1% a day.
1%
like,
better
you know?
per day, I think that's going to go a long way. And not live in that rage, so to speak. And I mean, just a side note, we don't always agree on everything, right? There's things that we don't agree on, and that's cool, right? And I think some dudes that watch us think that we have to agree on everything, right? For it to be a successful relationship, or for it to be like this, you know, red pill relationship, like we have to agree on everything. Like you're your own person, I'm my own person, right? But there are fundamental essentials that we do agree on. Who's leading the relationship? Who's the head of the household? You know, who's controlling certain things? What my role is, what your role is. Anything beyond that, I mean, it's up for discussion, so to speak.
Yeah, 100%. Like, no relationship is ever going to be perfect, right? Like, there's going to be disagreements. Like, we're going to get in arguments sometimes. But it's more important to, like, understand that, like, even though we have our differences, like, we have completely different upbringings, but we're still able to make it work.
Right.
Right? So again, it comes down to the values of who you choose in somebody and making sure that those align, I think is super important. So when you're out there dating and you're trying to find the right person for you, really make sure you're strong on those values, especially as a man. That is so important, like, because that's what got me, like, with you. So when we first
And that
started
was
talking,
years of preparation
Yes. Yeah.
before I met you, right? My discipline, my work ethic, you know, me being a good person. Like I've been doing that for the past 15, 20 years, right? So, yeah, I mean, continue to work as a man, continue to develop, and opportunities are going to come your way.